Good morning, Bettina Carey here, back again, and I am the founder of We Empower You and the WeEmpowerYourLife.com and site, and I am here today with CL King, and I am so excited to have you, CL. Welcome to the We Empower You Global Virtual Summit stage. We're going to be talking about what you're going to be speaking about next Wednesday, March the 10th, which is our 4th summit during the COVID season. Thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Well, it is beyond my privilege to be able to be a part of this this really transformational summit. It's even more of a privilege to have connected with you. I believe that no connection is by mistake. And so it is my high honor and privilege. I feel so underqualified to be around such world changers, such as the folks that you have assembled, but I'm honored to be able to make some small contribution to this summit.
Well, that's a little bit of self-deprecation on your part. You are an amazing soul and human being, and that's why you found your way to this summit, because we only have people in our world that are really making a difference in the world, and you are known worldwide. You are making a difference in the lives of women and men, boys and girls all around the world, and I can't wait to talk a little bit about what you're going to talk about at the summit. And just to set the stage, I've asked literally hundreds of people, if not thousands, do they feel empowered in all areas of their life? And honestly, the answer tends to be no. And when I talk about areas of life, business, leadership, love, life, and health, which is the topics for the summit, this is what we're going to be talking about during this panel discussion. You're going to be joining others that are going to be talking about empowering women, men, boys, and girls. So tell folks a little bit about yourself, CL, and how they can, what are they going to get out of your portion of the panel talk?
Well, a little bit about me is that back in 1975, I was born in Cleveland, Ohio. A short time after that, I was thrown and thrust into foster care because some unfortunate circumstances happened with my mother. And I from the age of birth until the age of 18, I was a child of the system. Early on in my adolescent years, I was in and out of group homes and foster homes. I was physically and sexually abused. I spent 6 months as an 11-year-old kid on the streets of Cleveland, homeless. And so all of that was a very traumatic time for me. However, my last foster mom told me I could use all of that tragedy to make an excuse for why I couldn't make it, or use it to change the world. And that's exactly what I did. I got married at 19, have 7 children, had a successful career in the United States Marine Corps. Then I worked for the federal government, working in continual process improvement on billion-dollar airframe platforms. And now I formed, back in 2009, formed a nonprofit where we have reached over 400,000 people with a message of no matter the adversity, you still can make it. And that's what I do. I'm not super fancy. I maybe I'm not as polished as others, but I do realize that I was forged in the crucible of adversity. And it doesn't matter if you're an Ivy League educated person or whether you're on Skid Row. Adversity at some time will happen. And what I try to do with all the lessons learned, and there was many, I try to teach people how to walk through adversity and come out on the other end successful.
Yes, and I love your mother, the last one anyway, the foster mother, because she gave you a message that it just crystallized in you, and it is what's created your future and your destiny, right? Living into what you're doing right now. 400,000 lives that have been affected by you and you alone and your team. And that's just, kudos to you. That's why I knew you were being a little self-deprecating there in the beginning.
Well, the reality is that sometimes it gets overwhelming seeing your name on a marquee, folks, paying you thousands of dollars to speak and all that kind of stuff. That's all beautiful and it's great. But I really realized that it's about the one life. Even though I can't figure out how to get my camera reversed, my hat says IL247, and that is impacting life 24/7. If I can impact one life, see, my foster mom impacted me. She had 83 foster kids over 35 years. And I bless all my foster brothers and sisters. I don't know what they're all doing, but I know that I listened to her and I applied what she said, and it radically changed my life. It's not without fault, it's not without error, but the trajectory that she put me on by investing in me is truly what's helped me change the world.
That's fantastic. And you only get in life what you have the courage to ask for. So when you are out there asking folks to come into your world, your 24/7 world, to help others, you are literally like a butterfly, just transforming. That rippling effect is just worldwide. And that's why you're on this stage with the summit, because we're a global virtual summit. So we're so excited to have you. And I'm going to tell folks now a little bit about the summit. It's worldwide, as I said. It's a 12-hour marathon day. It starts next Wednesday, March the 10th, from 8:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. And it's going to feature panel discussion, keynote speeches. We've got 2 rounds of breakout sessions. We've got a mentoring round and a networking round, and you're not going to want to miss a single second. You can come for a portion, but why? Come for all 12 hours if you can. It's just $17 to attend. We want nobody to have any barriers, though. We have a limited number of free tickets, so please make sure that you join us. Go to the WeEmpowerYourLife.com website, click on Summit Tickets, buy your ticket. We'd love to have you. And do you have any last words for us, CL, before we go?
Yeah, as I'm finishing up the book that I'm writing, Who Ate My Brownie? No matter the adversity, you still can make it. Here's what I want everyone to know, that in 2020, we've seen a major shift and a pivot in the way we call this thing normal. We don't call it normal anymore. We have what is termed now the new normal. And here's what I want to tell everybody, that you've got to get a part of this We Empower You Summit. You know why? Because you have greatness within you. Sometimes you just need people of like-minded faith and understanding to inspire that greatness to come out of you and to help you empower yourself to make the greatness a reality. So I can't wait to be a part of We Empower You Summit, and I know you'll be blessed and truly transformed by being a part of it.
Thank you so much for those great, kind words about the summit, and we can't wait to have you. See you at the summit, CL, and
Thank you so
everybody out
much.
there. Bye for now.